Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. If you guys have seen my channel before, you'll notice that I was gone for a hot minute. There's been a lot of things going on in my life, a lot of realigning, a lot of clearings, and physical clearings. So not only was the energy heavy, but I physically was ill. And even now, the last 3 weeks, it has been one of the most difficult clearings I've had, especially with the solar flares that are going on now. Just a lot of body ache, a lot of stomach pains, vertigo, sleeping too much, not sleeping enough. My knees are just jacked. And the only reason I share this is just in case anybody else is going through this. That you guys know that it's not just, you're not going crazy. Because there was at one point where I was like, I think I'm dying. And then I was like, they were like, no, you're fine. It's just, it hurts. It hurts. Healing hurts. And I never realized how much healing hurts. People always say, oh, healing is hard. But for me, it's been painful, not only emotionally and mentally, but it's been physically painful, but worth it in the end. So, yeah, I just want to give you guys an update. I will try to be on here more possible. I don't want to give, oh yeah, I'm going to be here all the time now, because I'm not done. So I will, when the energy is up, I will do readings. When the energy is down, I will rest. So there's a lot of new projects and a lot of new things that are going on in my store and also in my life, and I'll let you guys know once those are up and running. I'm super excited for them. And so yeah, I'm going to set up kind of a schedule. I'd want to do like I'll probably do like the first week of the month. I'll probably do something like etheric readings or spiritual readings. And then I'll do the next week, I'll do love readings for all the signs, and then career and finances. And then at the end, it'll be kind of like a look of the draw, or I can even do a poll. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what you guys would like to do, I am a practicing witch. So if you guys would like to see, a tutorial on how to do a spell or a ritual, something simple, self-love. Those are the only kinds that I offer to the public. Anything that has to do with healing yourself. I do not offer any manipulation or dark anything of that sort. So, enough of that. Let's get this party started. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday, Tauruses, by the way. And it cannot and will not resonate with everyone. So take what does and leave what doesn't. If you become confused, don't try to make the story stick, because it's not your story. Your soul will literally tell you, hey, this isn't our story. And you'll start to get confused and be like, but why are they saying this? Because it's not your story. Move on. Energy is fluid. So if I say he, she, I'm talking about energy. So switch it and reverse it. Also, if you feel like the roles are reversed. Oh, Taurus, you guys got melt into divine desire. That's a lot of fire. In my meditation, I was getting that you guys right now are having a lot of intrusive thoughts. There seems to be a lot of things that you guys are not full on triggering, but just thoughts or remembrances of things that happened in the past. And they're being pulled up so you could see them one last time. It's almost like there's a highlight reel of all of the things that would trigger you, or you felt guilty for, or whatever sensation it caused you. there seems to be like a highlight reel right now coming in, because as soon as I started to meditate and get into your guys' energy, I started getting all of these like memories, but they weren't great memories. They were memories that would probably have triggered me in the past. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Um, and there also seems to be a lot of passion growing. Like as soon as I tapped into your energy, I felt my solar plexus. It just started to get really warm and hot. A lot of you guys might be having stomach issues. A lot of you guys might be having like a burning sensation, is what I heard. Um, and it feels like fire. And I'm hearing it's a divine fire. It's a divine fire. Melt into divine desire. Yeah. It's almost like you guys are starting to light up your fires for life, light up your fires for the things that you guys are wanting to do. You guys are wanting to fight for. There's a sense of you guys have been held back for a really long time, and you guys are now feeling that fire to move forward. Like you don't want to be held back anymore by anything or anyone, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm also getting that you guys are going to be getting triggered by a lot of people from the past. There might be a lot of things that come up, especially right now with this. We are in the pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So just be careful of that. Be careful of all the things that, don't live your life in fear. Always just do what you have to do. I mean, if it's something's meant to happen, it's going to happen. It doesn't matter. Just try to be extra cautious while you're in that general time frame. But yeah, just be careful of, contracts and people coming back and stuff like that. I don't believe in like, oh, if somebody comes back during Mercury retrograde, it's don't take them back. You can always start talking to somebody during Mercury retrograde and not Mercury retrograde, and always just take it really slow and use your discernment, because that's literally what healing is. It's being able to sniff out bullshit and be able to see people's intentions, right? So it doesn't matter at what point in your life people are coming back, and just make sure you're allowing yourself to use your discernment and take things slow. Allow people to reveal themselves to you. You got searing presence. I have this ear to my right that so I don't know if this is happening to you or if this is part of my shit that's going on, but this ear literally, like, it feels like it's plugged and it keeps like vibrating every time I speak. That wasn't happening before. So you guys have searing presence, original self, which makes sense with the rest of the spread that I have here. And then passion of the Lionheart. Yeah, there's a lot of fire here, Taurus. There is so much fire. Your heart is filling up with passion. It's starting to have that passion for life again. But not that passion for life, just life, but passion for the things that you actually want to do. I feel like you're back to your original self. And your original self is not like who you've ever been. It is the person who you were before you got all those false ideas put in your head. You're not good enough. You can't do this, or you can't do that. Or your original self without any karmic DNA, your original self without any damage, your original self without any anger, hatred. You're going back to your original you, what you would have been, or what you truly were without any of the pain, heartbreak, and damage that you had to go through. You're going back to that because you have healed yourself. You have I'm seeing a snake shed its skin. And mind you, people think snakes are bad. It's not necessarily bad. Nothing's necessarily bad. It just depends on, your perception of it. But yeah, it's somebody shedding their skin. Or if you want to use butterfly, if you want to simplify it, a butterfly, oh my gosh, I can't think. A caterpillar. A caterpillar? Oh. Yeah, and look, you have at the bottom of the deck, you have caterpillar. How funny is that? This this is a lot of this is giving me a lot of information. You have a lot of fours on your card, so you might be, life path 4 or 444 or whatever. 1 plus 3 is 4. And you're also getting a lot of sixes. Like you have 3 fours, 4 fours, and you have 3 sixes. The bottom of the deck for me is always the reason for the reading. There seems to be a lot of opportunities coming up right now. But what I find so funny is this card is just, sorry, I'm used to being a little bit more to the left. This card, if you look at the picture, there's a lot of opportunities, but these are opportunities that are strange. This is alien to you. This is opportunities that you have never encountered before. These are going to be opportunities that you've never had before. They're foreign to you. They're different. They're unique. They're going to be extraordinary. But there's something that you've never done before, right? Because you are now attempting to live a different life. You are now moving into a different phase in your life, and you're going to be doing things that you've never done before. Things that, and I don't mean necessarily like, oh, you're going to stop everything you're doing and all of a sudden you're going to do something brand new you're never going to do. That's not what I mean. I mean, the opportunities that are going to be coming are going to be very different to you, and they're actually going to push you out of your comfort zone, but in a good way. And there's many, many, many opportunities here. There's gonna be so many opportunities, not just friends, family, career, traveling. You're gonna meet unique people. It's caterpillar, so it's just different. It's going to be alien to you. It's just gonna be very, very different. And you got underneath that feast and plenty, choices and their consequences. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new, unique opportunities coming into you. Again, for the most part, I don't feel like any of them are going to be bad. Just use your discernment on what is the best opportunity for you and what will help your growth more than, let's say, material wealth, if that makes sense. We're starting off here with the lay of the land. Again, I keep going to the left. So there's a sense here that you've reached the peak of the mountain. You're at the top of the mountain. You can see clearly now. You've reached the top of a mountain, and you're looking down and you can see clearly, and you're looking at the vast openness. You can see all the opportunities that are available to you. And again, once again, we have the sun, we have heat, we have this fire, this passion that is just burning up inside you, ready to come out and burn shit down and build shit up, and just a passion for all the things that you want to do, right? A passion for yourself is what I'm hearing, which is absolutely amazing. With your original self. Passion of the lion heart. Searing presence. Yeah, I'm just hearing, searing presence. With the searing presence, everywhere you go, it's almost like you burn your presence into other people's minds. Like, who was that? Your energy, your essence, your personality. You're literally, people, you walk in and they can't help but notice you. And not only that, but they can't help but feel you energetically. Like, it's almost like, yeah, it's like walking in the room and there's just they just showed me Hunger Games, when everybody's watching Katniss in all of her burning dresses. Like, everybody, she was the envy of the ball, right? But there is a sense of you, even though you have this fire and this burning desire, there seems to be a little bit of confusion on where you need to go next. There seems to be a sense of, okay, I have all of this burning up inside me. I have all of these. I'm rearing to go, but I'm still not sure in which direction I'm supposed to go in. Or you might have too many opportunities, and so you're not sure which ones to take, where to go, what you need to do. You're kind of just looking at the opportunities, looking at the world, staring at the world, seeing all the opportunities you have available, and not sure which direction you want to go in, right? Needing direction. Feeling like you're needing direction. And there seems to be a sense of, I'm hearing you have the direction, you're just not, even with all that passion and fire you have inside of you, there still seems to be this underlying fear. Almost like a sense of, I know where I want to go, but I don't want to go there because that, almost like a sense of, either there's been pain in the past there, or there is going to be pain, or there seems to be a sense of failure and doom. Like, if I do this and I've already been hurt by this, or I've already done this before, or I've tried my own business and it's failed before, or I tried to ask for a raise and it didn't work. And so there seems to be an underlying fear on all of that. Because you have here dream thief, refusal of the call. So there seems to be something that you already know what you want to do, or something that you know where your path leads to, and it's almost like you're refusing to look at it. You're refusing to go down that path. And even though you have this passion and this fire and you're ready to go, you're still thinking that you're lost. You're still thinking that you need to continue looking for something else. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not this. Maybe it's not that. And they're telling you, you're refusing the call. You know exactly what it is that you need to go towards and do, but you're refusing to do it because of fear. And what's funny is that I see this as one of your guides or ancestors just staring at you like, hello, what are you doing? We're waiting for you to move. Go. You know exactly what you're supposed to do. He looks so mad. He's like, bro, go and do what you're supposed to do. Right? Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. There's a sense here that and again, this is 1 + 3 is 4. There seems to be here a refusal of the call. So there's an opportunity that is calling you that seems very different, very new. Or it could, okay. So what I got was, it could be something from the past that's coming in new energy, but because you're seeing it in the lenses of the past still, you still have that, you're still perceiving it with lenses of the past. You're not trusting it. You're not wanting to go towards it because there is still an energy of, no, that job wasn't good for me, or, I don't think I should be doing this job because of the dogma, whatever it is, right? Whatever the situation is, it's going to be different for everybody. But you're perceiving this, but they're saying that this situation, this opportunity that is being presented to you as one of many, is unique. It is different now. It is, use your discernment. Don't use your logical mind. Don't use your ego to see a situation for what it is. Use your intuition. Because there is a refusal of the call here. There is something that you need to be going towards, and you're refusing to either look at it, go towards it, or do it. But this is something that you had already agreed upon. And maybe it isn't something you already agreed upon, but it is something that's going to be for your growth. It's something that's meant for you. I don't want to say that it is going to be the best outcome, because I don't know that. And actually, I could pull a card on that, but it is something that you're meant to go towards, right? There are times where we go towards something, even though we know it's going to be difficult, because we know that that's where we're going to get the lessons that we need to move up to the next level where we want to go, right? It's almost like to get to that, let's say that room full of treasure, there's one scary ass room that I gotta go through, and there's no other way around it. And so it's either, are you gonna go through that room to get to the treasure, or are you just gonna bail out? So it's up to you guys. But I do see that you guys are going to move ahead. We got Woodwives adaptability here. So it looks like you guys are going to be able to take that step and start to be able to adapt to the situations. I honestly feel, Taurus, like you guys have done so much of the work that even though there is a lot of fear in a situation, you guys are going to push past it. You guys are going to push past it, and you guys are able to transmute any of the energy that comes up. And you guys are able to see now that in any situation, you guys, even if it hurts, you guys now know how to transmute that energy. You have the tools necessary to go through hardship. You might see something and say, that's gonna fucking hurt. But, and right now they just said, like a tattoo. Yeah, like a tattoo. Yeah, it hurts while you're getting it, but at the end of the, when they're done, you're like, this is fucking absolutely beautiful, and now I want 12 more tattoos, right? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, there seems to be a sense here of adapting and being bendable and being open to possibilities of something that you thought in the past was too scary or too hard or possibly even toxic. Adapting to different situations, right? You now know that in the past, those situations now, they'll never get to that point. You'll never allow yourself to be hurt that way. And there seems to be a sense of protection here. As you can see, she's made out of wood. So even though she's adaptable, there seems to be, and she has like this, she has her like a circle around here. Yeah, there seems to be an aura of protection around you. So even though you are moving into a place which you could possibly, you are highly protected, and it seems like you have not only are you protected by, your guides, your ancestors, but there seems to be some kind of protection on your own behalf. Almost like, again, use your discernment, and when you're going towards any opportunity, make sure you have I don't want to say it could be, have your guards up, but it's more of a sense of, I just heard panoramic view. Is that the right word? Panoramic view? Almost like, but intuitively, not necessarily like you're turning around in circles, right? It's more of a sense of panoramic view, like take a energetic scan of any situation that you're in. If you ever feel uneasy, back up, leave a situation, take a step back, right? Because you now have the tools to, and what's funny is that we have the last card, which is Watchers, transpersonal. Yeah, so you guys are absolutely 1000% now using everything that you have learned to see things for what they truly are now. You guys are seeing past what is the 3D, or what is just, let's just say, what is just by looking at someone. You guys are starting to be able to see deep within people and have a knowing of exactly what it is that they're asking of you and what their intentions are, right? You're watching situations, people, places, things. You're watching, and you're using your knowing to see if a situation is for you. This whole area up here, her whole back, she has wings, and there's also this sense of you being highly protected, right? With this Watchers card. So not only are you being watched, but you are also watching and making sure that situations that you're putting yourself in and situations that are coming towards you are actually meant for you. You're using your discernment. You're using the tools that you were given. But you're seeing beyond what is actually there. Because even as an empath, as a younger child, you had gut feelings. And I'm just going based off of like what I remember how it was for me. I had really strong gut feelings, but it was just a feeling. This is going to be more as in being able to see somebody and seeing the hurt and the pain and whatever lies there, and knowing, you know, is this a situation that I can go towards or not, right? There's a sense of having that veil of the 3D lifted where you're actually going to be able to see deep into transpersonal. You're going to be able to see past what is just the surface level, not just have that gut feeling. You'll actually be able to see it visually, and be able to discern, okay, yeah, this person has a lot of pain, and see what exactly, maybe not exactly to a T, but be able to see deeper into a person. So for a healer, if you're a healer, that will be absolutely phenomenal. But as a person also, you'll be able to understand somebody better and be like, look, this person is just hurting. And if, you know, if it's something darker, then you can just say, you know what, I need you to stay away from me, right? You need to, whatever it is that you need to tell or do in a specific situation, you'll be able to do that because you'll be able to see past what is just visually there, right? Or even just your intuition. Because before I know, for example, I would say something's off here. As I started to develop my gifts, I I could hear more. I would be told, no, this is not a safe situation. This is this and this and this. This seems like a step further than that. It's almost like you can scan somebody and say, oh no, this person has ill intent. Or even like I said, how you were seeing that highlight reel, it's almost like you can see something play out before it's going to play out. And this allows you to protect yourself. Or like I said, if you're a healer, this will allow you to be an exceptional healer, because if you can see what exactly needs to be done, yeah, that's absolutely amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna get you guys an oracle card. I'm gonna use the Alice in Wonderland. Sorry if I'm a little bit off, guys. When I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to like makeup or tarot or almost anything, if I don't do it for a while, it's almost like I forget how to do. Not forget, but it's like I have to just, oh, see? I can't even speak. I have to warm up again and get back into it. You guys got two. You got shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. And you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. And that is exactly with lost in space, seeing direction. And with that candle there, it almost seems like they're saying, you know, they're lighting the way for you. They're letting you know what exactly it is that you need to see so you can move ahead without fear. And then you can't go back to yesterday is, again, an opportunity that you guys feel like is not for you. An opportunity that you guys are afraid to move towards because you guys are afraid. Live in today. Yesterday was gone. Yesterday was a whole nother lifetime. Yesterday is, you know, it doesn't even matter anymore. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I will try to get back on as soon as possible, and I appreciate you guys being here with me. All right, take care, Taurus. Bye.